there's more to the story when it comes to how he handled the money and where the money went.
New developments tonight to one of our To Catch a Contractor investigations. The federal government is taking action against the nurse practitioner accused of ripping off homeowners for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And as we told you just earlier this year, the business owner is trying to wipe away all those debts through bankruptcy. But as our NBC 10 investigator Ryan Kath explains, the feds are now saying, not so fast, Ryan.
And Priscilla, in the wake of our investigation, the arm of the Department of Justice that polices bankruptcy cases has been following the money and asking tough questions to Liam McNeil. It means customers now might get the chance to recoup the savings that disappeared with their projects.
We're at my new home and we finally made it to the finish line.
How tough was it to get here?
Very tough.
That's because Dessa Vasquez hired Liam McNeil, a nurse practitioner who was moonlighting as a home improvement contractor.
You know, I'm a single mom. I wanted to give my kids the home that they deserve.
When we first introduced you to Vasquez, she'd paid McNeil $40,000 to start her construction project in Mansfield. But after chopping down a few trees, the contractor told her he was filing for bankruptcy and her money was gone.
It's tough. We're still recovering. We had to make some sacrifices in the bills.
Vasquez knew she wasn't the only customer digging out of a financial hole, so she asked the NBC 10 investigators to take a closer look.
And I just had a gut feeling that something wasn't right.
We found other homeowners left with empty foundations and gaping holes in the ground.
I feel like we got robbed.
We got hosed.
Some of the angry customers even included McNeil's fellow doctors and nurses.
Yeah, you pulled a fast one on me.
And during bankruptcy proceedings, McNeil struggled to provide specifics to customers about how he spent their funds. It's clear the U.S. trustee, the branch of the federal government that polices bankruptcy cases, is not happy with the answers it's getting either. According to this complaint, the agency is objecting to the discharge of McNeil's debts.
How big of a problem is this for him?
The allegations that are lodged in the complaint are, in my opinion, pretty serious.
Josh Burnett is a bankruptcy attorney who is not involved in the case. The allegations against McNeil include not disclosing bank accounts, not disclosing a transfer of money to his wife, and not having records showing how his business brought in $2 million of revenue last year, yet he claimed a loss on his tax returns.
If you can't explain how you supposedly made a lot of money and then lost all of it and then some, you can't explain where the money is or where the money should be.
McNeil and his attorney haven't responded to our questions about the U.S. trustee's complaint.
I feel horrible about the whole thing. It's not why I started a business.
We caught up to the nurse practitioner in April to get an explanation. He was also vague about what went wrong.
How does something like this happen?
Just way over my head, really.
Because I want a nice big space for the kids to run around.
Vasquez had to hire a new contractor and finally moved into her home 6 months behind schedule. She says the latest developments validate why she didn't give up and take the loss.
Thank you for everything. I really appreciate all the work that you did, your investigation and all that. I truly am grateful.
Now, the U.S. trustee carries a lot of weight, but it's ultimately up to a judge to decide if McNeil's bankruptcy should be denied. If that happens, it means Vasquez and other customers could still pursue the money they're owed. Ryan Kath, NBC 10 Investigators.